Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating. Shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Passing is crisp and sharp.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
It's Ibrahimovic! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Right, it's Dembele. Dembele, Rui Costa. It's a mighty effort, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Platini. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that's an excellent interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is a great pick-out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Messi. And this is Rooney. Platini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played through into space. Played into space out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Pepe. Rooney. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Nedved. Platini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yaya Toure. Suarez wins the duel this time. Suarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of...
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first? And one more try! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Half-time getting close now.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Nedved. And it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that has put paid to that. Lahm. Pull it. And it's Nedved. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good-looking ball. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Aimed beyond the defence. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Here we go again. Ferdinand. Pepe. And that has not gone well. Thinks one through. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And no, that was never going to make it. Yaya Toure. He's looking wide. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bale! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Yaya Toure. And it's Luis Suarez. Pullet has created one goal already. Ibrahim. Can he finish? So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Platini. Thuram. To Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. It's Bale! And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Yaya Toure. Just about up to the hour now. Knocks it into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pull it, and that's been intercepted. Done delicately. Up he goes! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited.
And he shoots! They've done it!
Rooney really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted.
Luis Suarez! Off the post! And this is Pullet. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Yaya Toure. Rui Costa. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yaya Toure. And this is Bale. Oh, played right into his path. Caught offside that time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Rui Costa. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Suarez.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's hoisted clear. And they can counter here. Quality ball. Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 6. Now, coming on the field.
Now it's Cantona.
Number 2.
Ibrahimovic.
Gattuso. Substitution in progress.
Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Swung over. And it's lofted through here. Ibrahimovic. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Desperate defending required here. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Looking for a runner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nedved, that's really well manoeuvred. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Platini is flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Rooney! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Rooney with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rooney proves just a little bit too strong. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free. And there's the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's Rijkaard. He's gone for goal! It's fallen kindly here. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thuram cuts it out. Eto'o might just make this. Gullit. And this is Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's Dembele. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Eto'o. And he's in on goal. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Suarez. And this is Gullit. And this is Bale. Pepe gets it away. And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rooney.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to play it through. So what can they make of this? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Valverde. Plays it in low. It's a quick ball upfield. Bale. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Zico with a real chance here.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
No way through, so back it takes a shot! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, that's well spotted. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Bale. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bout of passing. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sergi gathers from the goal kick.
There will be 3
Can he get on the end of this? Turan. Now he's off and running.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi, he's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hit into the middle. And he's cut it out. Luis Suarez. Pass somewhat off target. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 6. Now.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 21.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Turan.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zico wins the duel this time. Searching pass he's played there. Deftly out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Valverde is the team's great visionary. passing is crisp and sharp. Zico. It's Zico! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Zico just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now this could be... Oh, he goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Rooney. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it... Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice physical challenge. Zico.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to pass it through, and he's running through. Rijkaard. Cantona.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Valverde. Pullet purring through the gears.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's having a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now has a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
And the keeper beats it away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a threatening ball, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bale. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's on it, can he get away? It's Ibrahimovic! That's a throw. Played in by Cantona. Nice interception, well timed. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello, everybody.
Luis Suarez. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not the most convincing of passes. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
And he has been fouled there. Yaya Toure. He's in a great position here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Konate to Pepe. And it's Totti. Yaya Toure. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Good ball, good take. Not the most accurate pass. And they've got a throw. And here's Vieira, aimed in towards the centre.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribéry, and this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So it's going to be another corner. This is their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Sergi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No goals as yet. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Quality ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, that's been intercepted. Lam. Ribéry. And here's Suarez. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Vieira attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ribéry! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Totti. Now it's Luis Suarez. Totti providing an outlet on that flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Rooney. Thuram. That is good alertness. Rui Costa. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, no joy this time. It's travelling a long way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Rooney.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Spread it left. That is a great pick out. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, I suppose from a
25,
defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Played into space. That's good vision. It'll be a throw-in. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Ibrahimovic. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Gullit. And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries a measured ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. There's no flag! Ibrahimovic had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And the through ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, this is a shot at goal! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
They're up to 5 corners now. Tries to get it clear. That has not gone well. And it's Gullit. Some really good ball movement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rui Costa. Well read, nice interception. Araujo, Rui Costa, Ibrahimovic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, crack! It's Ibrahimovic! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Ibrahimovic fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field. Number
Corner
9.
count is rising. That's 6.
Suarez. Coming on the field is number 20, Zico.
And he's taking no chances there. Nedved. And here's Ribéry. That's an excellent interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Sergi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ribéry, and this is Ibrahimovic. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Ribéry. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Gullit. Turns and goes back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And a chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time.
Could be danger here. So much time. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the...
Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that is that. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Konate. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zubimendi. Gattuso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ribery gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has ended up in no man's land. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well played, well played. FC Nassau so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ødegaard out to the right. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 14,
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Gattuso. And it's Yaya Toure.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Calafiori can so cleverly bypass the press.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pepe has a look and plays it forward. Luis Suarez! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a really well-measured ball. Ibrahimovic. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. He's on it, can he get away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saka had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Added time.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Nassaf really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Suarez, steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. FC Nassaf come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rice. To Martinelli. Calafiori. Now it's Martinelli. For Rice. Martinelli. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get onto this? Calafiori. Martinelli. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Saliba. And it's Ødegaard. FC Nassaf perhaps contemplating their next change here. There's the shot! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. He's having a go!
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry. Oh, nice touch. White, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Saka was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
pull it. Pepe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pull it. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Ødegaard. Gabriel.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target. Pepe. FC Nassaf clearly now in lead preservation mode. FC Nassaf moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Rice. Coming on the field, number
Martinelli
22.
wins the duel this time.
Number 10,
Eze. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ribéry.
Nassaf nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Saka. Zico. Now Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. Nice bit of skill and he's away. Ribéry crosses it in. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pullet looking to play it into the box. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Francesco Totti.
Yeah, he is truly unique, Peter. Easily one of Italy's greatest players, and some consider him to be the greatest of the lot.
And what sets him apart?
Consistency, and the way he has no real weaknesses in his game. Such great all-round ability.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
FC Nassau are already chasing Totti! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's Kane! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. Turns and goes back. Doan. He's a sharp little ball here. It's crossed into the middle. And he can clear it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Ribery. Platini. And they can counter here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Kane. Chance! Platini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Ribery. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good alertness. And it's Totti. And here's Suarez. Platini. Can he finish? And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. FC Nassau grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Totti. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, important interception. Oh, what a ball! He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's whipped it across. Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Doan. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Kakitani. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's intervened well there. Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Ribery. And the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Totti demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
FC Nassaf take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Pete.
Kane! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kakitani with the short one. FC Nassaf are looking to go forward now. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Doan. Mbappe, can he finish? Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's their second corner of the game. FC Nassaf have the chance to go the other way.
Has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. Totti. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. Azar. And it's Kane. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. FC Nassaf come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
FC Nassaf are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Lam. It's Sergi. Yaya Toure. And it's Michel Platini. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Kane. Pepe. Lam. Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. Played out to the left flank. Great vision. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Driving. It's Ibrahimovic! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. FC Nassaf take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He slings it. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Konate always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry, and that's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nicked it back promptly. He's picked his way through. João Neves. Ribéry. Ribéry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ibrahimovic. João Neves. And it's Neves. And he's in on goal. He's got away. And the shot! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ibrahim. Shot, surely! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Van Nistelrooy! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
It's a searching pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Nassaf nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He has found the way through, and now the breakaway. And this is Luis Suarez. A heavy challenge. And that is as far as it goes. FC Nassaf have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves...